Alrighty, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for this late night video right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. All over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all my notifications, so you never, ever miss an upload. And that's all I gotta say about that. Can't figure this fucking thing out. But it is what it is. If it's lagging, I apologize. It is what it is. Crappy internet. Let's go. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching right here on this late Tuesday night, June the 13th, July the 13th, 2021. Now you may be asking yourselves, what the hell was your name? What did you name? What's going on with that name down there on your little banner there, Peter? Well, if you follow me on Facebook and other, basically, if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, well, I didn't put up yet on Instagram, but basically, yeah, what I said. Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook are a bunch of faggots. That's all I gotta say about that. You can't say anything anymore on social media. Can't say shit. So yeah, they locked me up. They locked me up for a month because I voiced my opinion. And that's it. So I appealed it. They said, fuck you, Peter. And I said, fuck you back. So yeah, I'm going to be off Facebook for like the next 29 days. So next 4 weeks, yeah, I'll be off Facebook. I can still go on Facebook, but I just can't post anything. But it sucks. It is what it is. But I really don't give a shit about Facebook. Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg can suck my fat cock, if you know what I mean. My cock. And it's huge. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, tomorrow expect a beatdown, because you're gonna get destroyed tomorrow on the PG Rants channel. You sir are gonna get destroyed. So guys and girls, be on the lookout for that rant tomorrow. Can't do it now, but I do it on my phone, but my phone's charging right now, so can't do it. But I will do it either later or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I got stuff to do. Did too much today, but it is what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this this nice and cool late Tuesday night, July the 13th, 2021. If you're not watching from somewhere else, it's after midnight. It's after midnight. So it's now July the 14th, 2021. We have now hit the middle of July. And pretty soon, couple weeks, we'll be getting ready for the dog days of August. And yeah, counting down the weeks till the summer is over. Unofficially on Labor Day, but still got all of this month, all of August, and pretty much all of September before the summer is over. The summer is over. I am in command. No, not yet. Not yet. not till September, I think, to 21st, I think, 20 somewhere. I think it's between the 21st and the 23rd is when fall begins. So it's about 2 months from next week. Fall, we'll be hitting the fall, and big September if you're a metalhead. I got 3 concerts I want to go to, and actually maybe 4. The span of that whole week. I think it's the span of that whole week, from like September 11th to September 18th. Woo! Oh boy, my thing. There's about like 3 or 4 concerts that span of a week. Crazy. It is crazy. And I have to cut one out. So 3 to 4, I'm gonna act well. Yeah, 3 to 4, I'm gonna see. So actually 2 to 3, not 3 to 4, because one's in November. So I don't have to worry about that. But actually, yeah, I was right. Stupid me. Yeah, 3 to 4. I probably will be going to in September. So yeah, we got the tour of tours this year. Megadeth with their new bass player. Ooh, he looks interesting. From if you don't follow Loudwire, don't follow Megadeth on their Instagram or their Twitter, or follow Dave Mustaine. He showed on his cameo. He showed the elusive bass player, the new bass player for Megadeth. Or I don't know if he's going to be the new one or he's touring with them. I don't know. But pretty interesting choice. Good job, Dave. Hello, me. It's me again. So Megadeth is touring with Lamb of God. And they're going to be on tour with, well, it's supposed to be In Flames, but I don't know what happened with In Flames. They got off the tour, and now Hatebreed takes their place. That's going to be fucking awesome. So yeah, those 3 bands. Woo, boy. Good thing I got my tickets so early. Oh boy. I can't wait for that, man. I know you're not going to ask me, oh, did you get VIP tickets because you missed your VIP? Actually, no. I can't always be Mr. VIP. I can't always sit front row. But I'm pretty close to the front. That's all I got to say about that. But I can't be that close. I mean, I'll just say I'm close enough to see, what cologne freaking Dave Mustaine's wearing. I'm just making that up, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. Lamb of God, Megadeth, and Hatebreed. And there's another band. I forgot what it is. I was going to say Korn, but I was like, I don't think it's Korn. But yeah, Lamb of God, Hatebreed, Megadeth on the same fucking tour. Ooh, it's not hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they're going to be at the PNC in September. And then Motionless in White's coming to town at the Starland, I think on September the 12th. Sadly, can't go to that one. Sorry, Chris, but it is what it is. I miss that guy. But so what are you doing, Western Cat? Looking out the window. Western Cat. Susu. Susu's my poop. Yes. Sorry, I know the light's blinding you, but it is what it is. So yeah, Motionless White's coming to town in mid-September at the Starland Ballroom. Damn. And then after that, Avatar is coming to town in New York City. I'm not telling you where that one is. Just follow Avatar. You know where that is. But yeah, so they're coming to town. Might see that one. But I know there's another one coming to town. That's the Butcher Babies, who just announced their new tour with Stitched Up Heart and some other band. I forgot who it was, but yeah. So Butcher Babies are coming to town. Heidi and Carla and the other guys. So they're coming to town with Stitched Up Heart with Mixie and ooh, that's gonna be a good show. So I'm definitely going to that one. But hopefully I can go. But yep, I gotta wait for tickets to go on sale on Friday. It is what it is. But yeah, that show will be Mr. VIP. And probably the Avatar show. And then later on, I think it's October, November, we got a good buddy, Zach Wild, and Black Label Society coming to town, coming to New York City with Prong and Obituary. Oh, damn. Especially in the place they're playing in. Ooh. I'd have to be Mr. VIP that night. I might have to be Mr. on the side of the wall that night. Like I was at the In This Moment concert back in 2009. Right when the bands come in. Yeah, at least I'll see Zach. Hey, Zach, what's going on? What's going on, dude? Can I go? I don't want to be here right now. He's like, hey, what's up, dude? What's going on, man? Give me a hug. What's going on, man? It's like, I don't know. Dude, I'm standing right here, man. So why don't you go up to the front? And get killed by the morons or the drunks in the back? No, thank you. I'll see you after the show. That's all I have to say about that. And I will see Zach after the show. But it is what it is. That's it. So that's most September, a big month to go to concerts. Pain in the ass, but ticket price is not that bad. That's fine. I can afford all those concerts. I can afford that. Just pain. The only pain in my ass is going to be getting there. Got to pay for gas. I got to pay for drink and food, especially if I go to the PNC, which is a pain in the ass. Want to get like a deal on food? I want to get they have like. So I had an XYZ. Yeah. So. Yeah, when I go to the PNC, especially if you go to a festival and it's an all-day festival. Oh boy. They won't let you bring in any food in, which sucks. They'll let you bring in maybe a water. That's it. They want you to pay an arm and a leg for food and for drinks and beer and can't sneak it in either. You can't bring that in. He tried to kick me out one time because I brought in a Zach Wild book. I'm like, what? Like, what's this? I'm like, oh, it's a book. I'm like, what are you doing with a book? You can't bring a book into a concert. It's like, oh, well, what am I supposed to do for the next 12 hours, you moron? I'm just gonna stand in front of the stage and do nothing? While I'm sitting in the front row at the main, in the arena? Get the fuck out of here. I'm waiting for the band. I have to watch the setup. Fuck, man. Look, man, I have to stand up and go between one side of the parking lot and the other side of the parking lot. There's two stages when you go to the PNC besides the main amphitheater stage. Depending what band you see. Thanks for the free view, by the way. it is what it is. You're standing on. If you want to see the main bands, they don't go on to like 7 o'clock. And the festival starts like 12, 1 o'clock with the the opening band on the first stage, and then I think like the second stage starts at a different time. Depends, like I said, depends what band you want to go see. I remember one show, In This Moment came on third. I had to stand through the first two bands. They were all right, and then In This Moment came on. I'm like, get the hell out of here! Because I stood back because I was like waiting for them to go on, and then as soon as the second band went off, I'm like, okay, go to the front row, go right to the front, right by the barricade, stage left, of course. Sometimes I try to stay between the center and like stage left, not far stage left, but like stage left, like so I can see the guitar player or the bass player. As long as you can see the fucking front man or front woman, gotta be correct. I like to stand. I like to stand right there. I hate being like too far back. If I can't get the rail, it's okay. If I stand behind like maybe a row of people, that's fine. At least I can see the band. I can see everything. But it's fine. But like when you go to the PNC, you need to bring a lot of money. Lots of money, and at least a water to go in, because you're gonna be on your feet a long time, especially for a festival like Mayhem or Uproar or something like that. Many times, Ozfest even, but Ozfest is over. It is what it is. But you go to an early festival and it starts like 1 o'clock. And the gates don't open till like 12:15, 12:30. Then you gotta rush to the stage. Not that many people rush to the stage. They just take their sweet old time. That's what I did. That's what I did at Mayhem and Uproar. I took my sweet ass time getting to the stage. Because the main bands didn't go on, especially at there was Uproar. There was one stage here, one stage here, but like most of them, like In This Moment was on the first stage, so I was like, okay, I'm just and Fosse, by the way. So I just stayed right here, and then over here on the second stage was POD, Hatebreed, but. So I didn't really on the second stage. When POD and Hatebreed were playing, I was just like in the back. Nothing wrong, but with that, but just didn't want to stand up. Go from like over here, then go all the way around. And especially, they have the autograph tents, and they have the Jägermeister tents and various other tents. You have to go around that, and the crowd that's lining up for the autographs, depending who it is, like Rob Zombie or In This Moment. But it is what it is. What it is. But thankfully, we were smart. We were smart at Uproar, because after In This Moment went after In This Moment went off, you know who went to the merch tent, and then I was just like roaming around. It was like the next band I really didn't give two shits about, but and then we were waiting for In This Moment to come out to do their autograph signing. And guess who was the first there? This guy. Yeah, but we had a problem with the security guards. Like, oh, you need a CD. I'm like, right here, dude. Oh, but you need a wristband. I'm like, oh, nobody told us that. So I had to go to the tent where you get the wristband, and and they're like, oh, you gotta buy the CD if you gotta get a wristband. I'm like, dude, I just have the CD right here. So I stole a wristband. Shh. So I got the wristbands, everything. Went back to the security guard, says, here you go, dude. I mean, we were the first ones there. And then Maria gave me a smoochie. And now that's it. Yeah, the rest is history. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, Upward was pretty cool. But like I said, if you go to the PNC, especially for a festival, bring a water first of all, and bring at least $200 with you. At least 200. I mean, because you gotta, if you want to buy a CD, you want drinks, especially food and drink, I should say, beer, vodka, whatever. I mean, but yeah, they don't come cheap. I should know, but especially at the PNC. I mean, there was a deal like chicken wings. What was it? Not chicken. Chicken tenders and fries and a soda. $18.99 for two. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? $20? Get the fuck out of here. $20 for chicken tenders and fries and a Coke. Come on. I'm like, really? $7 for a beer. I'm like, am I at a Met game here? Even though they charge more than $7 for a beer at the Met game. Not that I drink beer at the Met game or at a concert, but still, come on. Come on, who's gonna pay $10 for a goddamn beer at a baseball game or a football game or a concert? I mean, come on, $10, really? Come on. We're gonna pay our workers. I'm like, dude, come on, $10. Oh, it's nice. You go to the merch tent. $20, 25, 20, $30 for a tour shirt or just a shirt. Autograph CD, $15. That's fine. The only thing that might be more, at the merch tent, be like a hoodie or something like that. Everything else is pretty lenient. So I tried to get to the merch tables as best I could just to get a shirt. Yeah, then when the main bands go on the amphitheater stage at the PNC, you got all that time between, like, if your favorite band goes off like at 4:00 and the main band, like the main show stage goes on about 7. I would say 7:00, 7:30 at night. You gotta, what are you gonna do between 3 and 7? You can listen to all the bands. You can go around the merch tent. You can go to autograph signings and stuff like that. But you got to eat too. So what are you going to do? You have to eat. Then after you're done eating, you have to take a shit. And after that, and then after that, you got like 2 hours to go. What are you going to do? That's why I bought the book. I'm going to read the book for 2 hours. Until the support band goes on, whoever it is, the support band, the first band. And then the main bands go on, and the show doesn't end until about 11:00. Then you got to go all the way out. It's crazy. It is crazy getting out of the PNC. It's just crazy. It takes like 45 minutes to an hour to get out. Oy, oy, oy. Back in the day, it took me like it took me a long time to get out of Homedale and get back to New York City. But nowadays it don't take me that long. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, same thing with well, yeah. So yeah, going to the PNC, bring like a lot of money. But if you go to like the Starland Ballroom, you don't have to bring that much. Just bring enough money for a soda or any a drink, and maybe for the merch tables. That's it. So I don't think they serve food. They used to, I think, but it is what it is, you know. But at these rinky-dink shows in New York City, depending where you are, like Irving Plaza, Terminal 5, Gramercy Theater, or the PlayStation Theater, or even Madison Square Garden or the Barclays Center, you know, still gotta bring some money for that too. But it is what. So yeah. Anyway, so concerts are coming up. Ugh. My neck is gonna be sore. Oh boy, I'm gonna be able to move after that week. My neck's gonna be sore with Lamb of God, you know, Megadeth and Hatebreed, and then after that Avatar, and then after that Butcher Babies. Good lord! They don't have to somehow. I probably have to go to the hospital and fuse my goddamn neck. What do you mean your neck, Cliff? What do you mean your neck? You know. So yeah. I'm a headbanger. I love to headbang, and I try not to headbang too hard because, you know, kind of messes up my head. I get headaches, and my neck starts getting really sore. You know, even with my ears all shot as it is. So even with the earplugs. What are you doing, Western Cat? Anyway, so yeah, so the fall, the most of the fall, yeah, I'll probably be going to concerts. That's a good thing. Just gotta shut up. I was just talking to one of our good friends. But anyway, enough about that music bullshit. Let's get into some wrestling, if you will. So, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Tuesday night, it is time for your late night NXT review for July the 13th, 2021, from the Capitol Wrestling Center in St. Petersburg, Florida. Yeah. And I think they took down the. Did they take down petitions? I don't think they did yet. I was gonna say now that the fans are back in WWE, I mean they're completely back. Forget the Thunderdome. Thunderdome was, you know, actually was taken down over last weekend. Over the weekend, they tore down the Thunderdome. So that's why we're always taped, you idiots. So the Thunderdome era is no more. Because as of Friday, as of SmackDown will be in front of a live audience in Houston, Texas. And they've got Money to Bank this Sunday in Fort Worth, Texas, and then Monday Night Raw in Dallas, Texas, as the WWE comes back to the fans. And hopefully the ratings will go up. I don't think so, but we'll see. We shall see. And that's that. You know, AEW already has fans. They're on the road already. They were in Miami last week. They're gonna be in Texas on tomorrow night with Fyter Fest Night 1, and then in Garland, Texas next week for Night 2 of Fyter Fest. That's that. Ring of Honor had a great pay-per-view, Best in the World, last on Sunday night. This past Sunday night, I should say. Congratulations to Bandito for shockingly beating Roosh for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title. I didn't think he could do it. I was hoping he would, but I was thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, Roosh is probably going to hold the title probably through the rest of the summer. But it is what it is. But, you know, the way, you know, kind of maybe might be a controversial finish because, you know, because Roosh was pulling out the mask and he ripped off half the mask. Then he shoved Todd Sinclair down. I was like, oh no, he's on DQ. But, you know, right after that, you know, Roosh went to pick up Bandito, and Bandito rolled him up in a 1945 roll up, 1, 2, 3. Rush won the Ring of Honor title. And freaking, I don't know who was yelling, screaming like a banshee. I think it was Caprice Coleman. It was like, Bandito, the champ! He's screaming up, like, up 5 lungs. Like, holy shit, dude, calm down. Not a big thing. Not that big a thing, dude. Caprice, come on. Not that big. Ian Riccaboni, not that big a thing. I was shocked, buddy. Not a big thing. It is what it is. But Bandito's the champion. Now he is the I think the second or the third guy. I think it's the second or third guy to hold 2 belts at the same time. Yeah, it is 3. I was right. The third man to hold 2 titles in 2 different companies at the same time. He holds the Ring of Honor title, and he is the current reigning and defending PWG heavyweight champion. That's, it is what it is. So he joins Adam Cole, baby, and our good friend Kevin Steen as the only other guys to hold the Ring of Honor title and the PWG title at the same goddamn time. That's awesome. And I think, Bandito's going to defend that belt at the August 1st PWG show, Mystery Vortex. No, against who? I don't know. It is what it is. So that's going to be something coming up in a couple weeks, actually. Mystery Vortex is coming up for PWG. As PWG comes back to town. That's awesome. But we'll see what happens with that. Also, the Briscoes reunited again for like the millionth time. I forgot who they beat, but it is what it is. We have new tag team champions in Ring of Honor, as it was Violence Unlimited of good buddy Mr. 187 Homicide and his tag team partner Chris Dickinson. They beat the Foundation of Red Titus, Addicted to Love, and Jonathan Gresham. So they won the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. That's awesome. Speaking of Jonathan Gresham, man, this guy is a freaking beast. Whew. Put on a good match. Retains his Pure Championship. That was a good match. We found out the women's tournament, the brackets for the tournament, and Veda Scott was supposed to be in there, and then something happened with Veda. I don't even know. I don't really care. And in that spot, some weird account says, "Oh, we're gonna fill that spot right now," and out comes Chelsea Green. Yes, the hot mess Chelsea Green is now in Ring of Honor. No contract, by the way. She has not signed a contract with Ring of Honor or anybody yet. So, yeah, she's going to be in the tournament. That's great. I would love to see Angelina Love and her go at it. Probably in the second or maybe in the finals. Who knows with that. But that's going to be an awesome tournament coming up on Ring of Honor TV. I think the finals are going to be at Glory by Honor, which I believe is in August or September. That's going to be nice. Also, Dragon Lee got back the TV title from, I believe, who held it? Tony Deppen, I think. Yeah, so Dragon Lee's the new TV champion. That's awesome. Cool, good stuff. Matt Taven and Vincent. Oh, my God. They're going to end their feud at Glory by Honor in a steel cage, brother. Even though they had a ladder in the ring. And then Vincent and the Righteous put him through the plexiglass that was in between the freaking ladder. So I'm thinking, like, okay, just sign. Taven signed the contract. It's like, oh, we're going to end this feud finally. I was like, why can't you just end it at Final Battle? That's where all the feuds end. You're gonna do that. You're gonna really do it at Glory by Honor? Okay. And so, somebody told me it was in a steel cage. I'm like, well, why was a ladder in the ring? I thought it was ladder war 9 or whatever the number is. I was like, ladder war would have been better than a steel cage. Then they're like, oh well, it's a steel cage, the red just can't get in. I guess you haven't watched steel cage matches lately. But if it ends the feud, it ends the feud. But it is what it is. I would have went with ladder war or Lucha Lee's Ring of Honor, something like that. But yeah, they're gonna go at it, and probably gonna be a bloody match. So finally end this thing between Taven and Vincent. And that's all I gotta say about that. I think Vince is gonna win, as there's a lot of rumors saying that Matt Taven's going to AEW. I'll be fine with that. As long as he doesn't go to Vince. Because Vince will kill him. Goes to Impact, I'll be alright. But it's either Impact or AEW at this point. I'm thinking he's going to AEW. And he goes right to Cody and Tony Khan. They'll make him a star. He will be awesome and awesome. Yeah, he'll be awesome in AEW. He will be awesome. No. Stay back there. Stay back there, Mike. Not today. Not today. I bought you 5 beers already. You can just stay there, right? Get there. So, who wants to come out, but he can't come out because he's on timeout. But I digress. Oh yeah, so we got that. What else happened at I think that was it. That happened at Best in the World 2021. We had fans in Baltimore. That was nice. And they're going to be going to Philly pretty soon for some TV tapings. As far as New York goes, we don't know yet. But at least they'll be in Philadelphia. Which sucks. But, they really should come home to the Mecca where they really belong, which is at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. Hopefully for Final Battle. But we'll see. Hopefully an announcement is made in the next month or two. Let's tell you right now. Final Battle's in New York City. I'm going to that one. That's a definite. Well, see? You won't know. Because you're not going. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that. And we're gonna move on from there. So yeah, so Ring of Honor's coming back. They have fans now. They're gonna be going back on the road soon. That's awesome. Yes, some good stuff on Best in the World. Wasn't the greatest Best in the World ever, but it's not bad. With the shocking thing with Roosh losing to Bandito. Okay, now Roosh has a problem now with Andrade. Ooh, that's interesting. No, because Roosh is going back to AAA, supposedly. And he wants a shot. Actually, not Andrade. I take that back. He has a problem with Kenny. And then Kenny's like, don't give a shit about Roosh. So yeah, he has a problem with him and Andrade. Did I say Andrade? Not Andrade, but Andrade. So yeah, so he'll be in AAA going after that Mega Championship. He might be the next in line after Kenny and Andrade fight at Triple Mania in August. So we'll see. So if Kenny can beat Andrade, I think Roosh is the one that's probably going to take it from him. But we'll see. We shall see what happens with that. That's it. All right, so we begin another week of wrestling. Like I said, Raw. Monday night, I'll do my Raw review tomorrow on the Kill Demons channel, so check that out. Don't forget to hit the bell. And get ready for that video. Probably a lot of videos tomorrow. Maybe one. Oh, I got the rant tomorrow. I got the Raw review. I'm supposed to do. I wanted to do a video on Saturday about this whole, the final nail and the Hangman Charlie situation still going on. It's crazy. Now that Daniela, the ex-girlfriend, is on a whole bunch of freaking streams now with different people. Dark Horse and Chase now, and ZTB, and you name them, she's probably on there. But God bless her. Happy birthday, by the way. Her and her friend Shell talk about this whole thing. But yeah, I got some things to say about it. Some final words, if you will, about that whole thing. Like I said, the final nail in Hangman Charlie's coffin that I'm gonna do probably tomorrow or maybe sometime this week. I know it might be a little bit outdated, but still, I'm gonna do it. And I got something special for Daniela. Not the vitamins. Don't think that. No. I got something special for that. Because she's a survivor, and that's all I gotta say about that. And I gotta say something to the supporters that I don't know why there's, I think, at least 2 people, maybe more, that support this whole thing with Charlie. Why? Why are you supporting a freaking child abuser and a woman abuser? I mean, come on now. And an animal abuser on top of that. Idiots. What are you doing, Wrestling Cat? God damn. Ding dong, your food is ready. Alright, let's get to this review. I already wasted enough time. But yeah, so wrestling is back. The fans are back. Yeah, so everything is back right now. But still, we gotta wear a mask. We gotta show our vaccination card to get into the goddamn place. That's great. Because the stupid fucking virus is still fucking going on. And now it's mutated into the Delta virus. The variant, whatever it's called. Yeah, named after a goddamn airline. That's great. Yeah, so we're still, still have to wear a mask on the bus and the train and supermarkets and all this shit. Pisses me the fuck off. So yeah, get ready for 4.5 more months of wearing a mask and social distancing for a while. Fall's coming, and you have to get, your flu shot. And with this thing, goes, this Delta variant goes, gets even worse. We might have to get a booster shot. Well, from what Moderna, was it Pfizer and Moderna are saying, they might give you a 3rd dose if you already got 2 doses. But if you got the Johnson & Johnson, maybe you might not need it. The booster shot. Hopefully not. I don't want to get stuck with a goddamn needle twice in the same year. Come on now. I don't want to get the flu shot and the fucking booster shot. Come on. No. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this fucking virus. I might put my thing back to fuck this virus again. I think I'm going to. But I'm gonna keep it the way it is for this video. And maybe my rant. But after that, I'm putting it probably back to what I used to have it as. Fuck this virus. And that's it. Because I don't think we're not out of the woods yet. And with the winter coming, and it's probably gonna get worse with the flu, and if this Delta variant mutates into something more, right now it's contagious. You could be vaccinated and still get the Delta variant. Holy shit, man! Come on. Come on, get it together, you scientists, and you disease control people. Come on, get it together. Get this, this plague or this virus out of here. Man, I want to do my shit, man. I don't go to concerts. I'm going to go back to concerts, but I don't want to work, I don't want to go and have to show a freaking goddamn vaccine card. You just want to go in. Leave me alone with the fucking vaccine, man. Come on. But I guess we're doing that for the rest of the year and probably into next year. You know? And now that, baseball stadiums are at most, I think all of them are at full capacity just about. Barclays Center and Madison Square Garden at full capacity. MetLife Stadium for the Giants and the Jets are going to be at full capacity. Oh, speaking of that, guess what I got today? Guess what I got today I didn't get it in the mail. I had to get it at Walgreens. Guess what I got? Look what I got. Look what I got, motherfuckers. Pro Football 2021 Yearbook. The stat book, ladies and gentlemen. The stats, the analysis, all that shit. So get ready, because at the end of August, well, actually right around Labor Day, hopefully I can do this with the internet cost, but here's what. But yeah, hopefully by Labor Day, right around Labor Day weekend, the 2021 season preview will be coming. And that's it. We talk about the Jets, talk about the Giants, talk about my 49ers. And this new season, that's going to be an interesting one. Not 16 games, 17 games. So, so the season doesn't end until January the 9th, 2022. It starts, I believe, on September. Let me just. Oh man, it's funny. I just opened the book and look what I opened it to. Oh, coincidence? I think not. So I opened the book right to the 49ers. I am so good. I love myself. I want to kiss myself. So yeah. I think. Yeah. So the 49ers start on September the 12th. At home against Detroit. That's Detroit for you losers. But I think it starts, the official season starts on that Thursday night, which is the 9th, September the 9th. So right around September 11th weekend, Patriots weekend, stuff like that. So yeah, so September the 9th is the official start of the 2021 football season. On the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. I might have to play that song if I don't get copyrighted. Can't wait, man. Football's back in the stadiums. Fans are back in the stadiums. Full capacity. We had a full season last year, even though we had this fucking virus. But then, near the end of the season, fans were coming back. Not many fans, but fans, you understand? Especially in Florida and Texas. And I think Arizona. But here in Jersey, nope. Nothing. Nada. But this year, MetLife Stadium is going to be packed. And Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Oh, why can't they call them the Santa Clara 49ers? Because they're from San Francisco, you dumb boy. They used to play in San Fran at Candlestick Park. They moved. They moved to Levi Stadium now, which is in Santa Clara. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I just don't know. They didn't play at their older stadium. Candlestick Park closed down years ago. They tore that stadium down. Now the Levi Stadium, which is not a bad-looking stadium. I've seen worse. I mean, it is what it is. And, the 49ers are on their road to revenge tour again. Really was supposed to be last year, but, all the injuries that happened last year with Garoppolo and Kittle and... Everybody was getting hurt in that goddamn team. And now we don't have our defensive guru, Robert Saleh, because he shipped out, went to the Jets. And you think the Jets are going to be good this year with him? Nope. No, sir. I'll be shocked if they get 6 wins. Shocked. Saleh's not a head coach. He's an offensive guru. But, yeah, I can see the Jets getting 6 wins. Niners, if Garoppolo can get back to what he was 2 years ago when they went to the Super Bowl. If not, ship him out. Bring in Trey Lance. That's all I got to say about that. Because Trey Lance is just waiting in the wings, dude. You fuck up, Jimmy G. You fuck up at least the first 2 weeks. Goodbye. You sit on the bench or you get traded. Goodbye. Thanks for the Super Bowl. But, you know, now we got a future quarterback in Trey Lance. Let's see how he does. Couldn't get any worse, but it is what it is. But I can see the Niners going at least 11, 12 wins. And now remember it's 17 weeks. You know. So you can't go 14-2. Actually, you could go 14-2 with the 17 week, the bye week. Or you can go 15-1. You can't go 17-0. You have to go 16-0 because you have the bye week, of course. It is what it is. And as far as the Giants go, I don't give a fuck. Giants will probably get 5 wins. And as far as the Eagles go, I'll tell you where the Eagles can go. The same place that EDP 445 can go. Jail. Fuck them. Fuck their fans and fuck EDP. That child predator. Fuck him. Oh, he's back on YouTube. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Look how many freaking subs he has now. Not many. All those 2 million subs he had on this original channel. Bye. All his Dick Ryan supporters, that still love him, are still there. But everybody else that supported him, bye. We don't have nothing to do with him. So yeah, so fuck the Giants, fuck the Eagles. Just go Jets, go Niners. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait. Just about 4, almost 5 weeks to the start of preseason. I don't get to have preseason. I do. Get to see the yearly Giants-Jets game. That doesn't mean a goddamn thing because it's preseason. Well, I get to see it, Me, my dad, and my uncle can just scream at each other. But sadly, the Giants don't face the Niners. The Jets don't face the Niners. Damn it! So when the Niners I'll get the phone call. Hey, Peter, what happened to the Niners? Like, shut up! Click. But when the Giants when the Giants lose, I'm like, hey, Dad, guess what? The Giants lost. Click. Friendly competition. That's all I gotta say between my pops, everything. It is what it is. What it is. That's all I gotta say about that. I know the Niners faced the Giants and the Jets last year, and oh boy, especially with the Jet game. We still won the game, but we lost a lot of people. Then we beat the Giants, so I got to stick in. It was nice. It was nice. But yeah, fans are coming back to sports, movies, concerts, Broadway shows. Broadway's open up in New York City now. Not that I'm going to go to a Broadway show, but that's nice. So yeah, things are slowly getting back to normal. But still, got this fucking Delta variant going on, and the infection rates going up in Jersey and in New York City. And just, you know what's going to come, right? And this thing just blows up. This Delta variant just blows up. back to square one. Gonna have to close, either go back to a certain, only like, we're gonna go from 100% down to 33% capacity. You gotta wear a mask inside the arena. Yeah, same fucking shit we've been doing since middle of March 2020, when we started wearing a mask, social distancing, and all that shit. So if you haven't got vaccinated, I think you need to get vaccinated. Even with this Delta variant going on. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck it all to hell! Fuck this virus, man. And that's it. Alright, let's get to this NXT review. We're gonna do this really pretty quickly. I'm gonna try to get it done within the next 45 minutes. Hopefully. But we'll see. Alright, so NXT tonight. Kitties. Coming off of last week's show, the Great American Bash, which was awesome. This week's show, tonight's show, pretty good once again. Pretty good show. Main event was for the NXT World Title. We got Johnny Gargano was taking on Killer Kross with the lovely Scarlett Bordeaux at ringside for the NXT title, with the caveat of the special referee Samoa Joe. So we'll see if now a lot of people were saying this might be the last night that Killer Kross will be in NXT. A lot of people saying who's going to drop the title to Gargano and then go on the main roster because he's already on main event. See what happens with that. We also heard from our good buddy Adam Cole, baby. On tonight's show, we heard from Kyle O'Reilly after their hellacious match, their second match, which Adam Cole, baby, won. And there may be a third match. I'll get to that in a minute. But Adam has some other things he has to take care of before he gets back to Kyle. But I'll talk about that. Some interesting things happening on the show tonight. We had the lovely Saray taking on well, she was in action. I forgot she was fighting. God damn it. Dakota Kai was facing Ember Moon. I'll get to that in a minute. We had an interesting person come into NXT. I didn't think she would come. So yeah. So all these the cuts now, and the people getting called up like Shotzi and Tegan Nox. Oh yeah, they took out Shotzi's last name. They're just calling her Shotzi now on SmackDown. Dumb. And then at first they took Tegan Nox's first name, took that out, and just called her Nox. Then they're like, oh, no, we're not going to do that. No. We're just going to call her Tegan Nox. Even though the team name is now Shotzi and Nox. Stupid. Guess where they're going to be going? Catering! And, so like I said, the female that came on tonight, was from catering. Used to team with another person from catering. Now she appeared in NXT. And I was like, what the hell is she doing there? And I'll talk about that in a minute. We had some interesting stuff with Raquel Gonzalez, the NXT Women's Champion, and it looks like she has a new challenger for her next defense. Whenever that will maybe. Probably be a couple weeks or at the next TakeOver event, which I believe is at SummerSlam weekend. So that was some interesting stuff. Some stuff with Ciampa and Thatcher after they lost to MSK at the Bash. So this was like the aftermath of the Bash, and now NXT is moving on and kind of formulating the next storylines and feuds, or the continuation of feuds into their whatever's going to come next between now and August. And that's that. All right, so let's get into it with the one that I listed. Da, 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 da. All right. If you missed last week, here's a little bit of a recap. We had MSK retain their tag team belts over Ciampa and Thatcher. We had for the moon good with me now. Drink. Defeat Cameron Grimes to the moon. He beat him, retained the $1 million championship, and now Cameron Grimes is now the butler for Eli Drake. So we had a funny couple segments with them. I'll get to that in a minute. We had for the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. We had Zoe Stark and my third wife, Io Shirai, shockingly beat Campbell when Tegan Nox came back with her whole charger gimmick. Thing, so we saw that. Champions there. And then, as I said, in the main event, Cole 2, which saw our good buddy Adam Cole, baby, beat Kyle O'Reilly, and so tonight was the aftermath, and the big main event of the NXT match between Killer Kross and John Gargano as a special ref, and that's it. All right, to it more time. All right, so we begin NXT tonight with our first match, Ember Moon without Shotzi Blackheart. So I guess they split them up, which I thought was kind of a dumb idea. I mean, why do you bring up Shotzi? I was like, okay, you bring up Shotzi, and then you bring up Tegan Nox? Or is she going to do double duty? I don't know. Because we didn't see her tonight, as far as I know. So I guess they're going to either cancel it, or I don't know. Like I said, Tegan is SmackDown, which I think is a dumb idea. Tuesday night you're in Florida, the next night you're in Timbuktu. So so Tuesday night you're gonna be flying. I think that's kind of fucked up for Tegan. Bring Ember in her place. That's what they've done. Bring up Shotzi and Ember to face off against Natalya and Tamina. Not Shotzi Tegan. That's kind of what was that Hunter's thing all along, or Vince's thing all along? Let's bring up Shotzi and Tegan. Forget Ember. Man. I still don't get it. Anyway, so Ember without Shotzi, she takes on Dakota Kai, best friend. This match was alright to start the show. We start off with a good old-fashioned lockup, and then Dakota gets thrown to the ground. First, puts Ember in a headlock. Then she goes off the ropes for a shoulder block. Come off the rope. Ends with an arm drag into a shoulder block by Ember. Dakota comes back, gets back to her feet, puts Ember on the mat by her long hair. Long, luscious hair. Gets a couple. She goes off the ropes with a head. That patented Gilmore Yakuza kick. So starts working over Ember. Gets another cover for fall. Then hits a scissor kick to the head for another near fall. Ember fights back, gets a for a near fall. She stands up into a pump kick for a near fall. Then she locks in a straight jacket submission. Ember gets to her. Dakota does that. Ember gets to her feet, gets slammed back down, gets back up again, throws the over her shoulder, and kind of looked awkward for a little bit. Anyway, Lee 2 count. Ember. Dakota goes to the outside. And then Raquel gets involved, distracts. Ember fights back, hits a drop kick off the apron as we go to our first break. We come back, starts talking some sex. She gets back the advantage for a little bit. Finishes off with a double underhook suplex. Then a springboard for a fall. Dakota is down. Ember is still pissed. Picks her up. Dakota with a handstand kick to get the momentum back. Then they hit on her. Just look sloppy. It is what it is. Problems with Dakota. Pull off rope, then hits a charging kick before hitting a big modified DDT. And Raquel gets involved. Starts talking. Anyway, she goes up top, and we get a super Hurricane Rana. Walks over Dakota and gets on the apron. Dakota dies, but Ember moved. Not Ember Moon, but Ember moved out of the way. Goes a springboard type move, but gets clocked right. Then Dakota pulls Ember into the ring, and she hits an elevated reverse backstabber. Ouch. And 2-3 picks up win. So building her confidence, building that with her, and especially her best friend Raquel Gonzalez. I still think they're gonna break them up. I think Dakota's gonna turn on them. Well, I think Raquel is gonna turn on Dakota. So I think Dakota's gonna be like a monster heel champion in NXT. And sorry about that. And that's it. So match was all right. Like I said, almost 13 minutes. And I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Oops, sorry, I moved out of the way. You can't see me. Here, kids. I do it for the children. Anyway, so that's that. Then after the match, the lights go out and Sabu comes out. No, Xia Li comes out. All people, Xia Li comes out. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? And where is Mei Ying and Boa? So like 1/3 of Tianxia comes out. So Xia comes out and walks past Dakota. It's like, fuck you, Dakota. Walks right up to Raquel, and she's like, me want title match. So Raquel's like, she takes the belt off, she holds it up to Xia, and goes, okay, little one, you get your match. So I'm like, okay, why didn't Dakota Kai just clock her right in the back of the head? I don't know. Unless they're leading up to that match, like, oh, Xia Li's got to get through Dakota to get to Raquel. I don't know. I don't see Xia Li, of all people, to beat Raquel. That is not happening. No. So Raquel just wiped the floor with her. And we'll see what happens with that. But they really don't have many challenges for Raquel right now. Not many. Toni Storm's about to go to SmackDown. I thought she would get it. Maybe not. The only faces I can see right now, It could be, well, I'm waiting for Io Raquel 2. That's probably going to happen soon before Io goes up to the main roster to get buried and go to catering. Other than that, maybe give Saraya a shot. I don't think, Little Miss Sunshine, Saraya will get a shot. I don't think so. And then, other than that, besides Io and Zoe, maybe Zoe Stark. Other than that, not many challenges unless they finally break up Dakota and Raquel, and Dakota gets a shot. And I think Dakota will be the one to beat her. Unless they bring somebody in from somewhere, from like somebody defects or something like that from the main roster, gets down to NXT, or they bring up somebody back, or something, maybe somebody from AEW gets released, or I don't know. I really don't know who can beat Raquel besides Dakota Kai at the moment. So I don't know, but we'll see. And I said, it looks like we're gonna see Raquel and Xia Li for the NXT Women's Championship coming up. And yeah, so that's that. Like I said, Raquel's gonna whip her ass. But I do see Tiancha getting involved, and Boa getting involved and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a little bit of a, a little bit of a test for Raquel, but she's gonna pass. So like I said, 2-5 for the match and the aftermath. And that's that. After getting from earlier today, where we see Mackenzie Mitchell. I don't know how the hell she's going up with Vic Joseph. Ugh. There, Mackenzie. She said Scott Steiner with the wings. Remember the whole thing? When Mackenzie Mitchell was in TNA, she was the one to that conducted that whole thing with the Scott Steiner mathematics. I take my 33% and add that to my 25%. You got a 68.5% chance at best to beat me. Oh man! If Scott Steiner was a math professor in college, I would take a class. I would take that class. I was like, I don't know anything you're saying. Just don't give me a test because I have no idea what the fuck you're saying. I would take Scott Steiner was my professor in math class. That'd be awesome. My 45%, take your 30%, add that to 25%. Now I'm a kinetic freak. So all the ladies will get a free pack, and all the guys have to do the work. It's what it is. That's that. But Mackenzie Mitchell is in the back. She's behind group. Roddy's group with Malcolm Bivens, Roddy, Tyler Rust, and a good buddy Henry Suzuki, just standing there doing nothing. So anyway, Malcolm Bivens puts over how they had the best wrestlers, the best coaches, challenge time, and they want to make some money. And then a good buddy with Oni Lorcan and Pete Dunne and company. So anyway, Bobby Fish comes up because he's got nothing to do. So he's like, oh, open challenge, sign me up, I'm in. So Malcolm was like, okay, Bobby, you're gonna face one of our prospects, Tyler Rust, tonight. And Bobby's like, well, I'm gonna go through him. I'm gonna go through Henry Suzuki. He's gonna go through all the Dynamite. And then Roddy and Bobby, that rhymes. Roddy and Bobby have an epic sail-off because both of them won the Undisputed Era. So this is interesting. Very, very interesting. So that was nice. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. So we'll see what happens with Bobby Fish and Tyler Rust, and see if Bobby can mow down him and see if he can get through Henry Suzuki, and then maybe get to Roddy next after that. But we'll see. So like I said, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Let me just check my. I'm gonna check my time. All right, we're okay. Not bad. We're almost there. All right, then we get a vignette. One of the members of the NXT Breakout Tournament, Ikemen Jiro. Oh. Basically, he says he looks good, but will still kick your ass. That's my line. That's my line. No, that's my line. That's my line, dude. You may look like Hiromu Takahashi. You may wear these nice, weird, good, weird suits every freaking time you wrestle. But you are not good looking. Not that good looking. Whatever you call yourself. Sensation, whatever. What do you call himself? The Asian handsome or something like that? I forgot what it was. But still, yeah. You may look good, you may kick ass, but I can kick your ass too. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, he talks about making his dream of coming into the WWE come true. And he's looking forward to his match with who's he taking on? Damn, I gotta look at my notes. Where is it? Oh, Duke Hudson. There it is. I had to look at my notes. I was like, who the fuck was he facing tonight? Anyway, so yeah, so that's the in the start of the NXT Breakout Tournament, the first round. That's the first match, and that's it. They had all the guys in the tournament fought on 205 Live this week. Well, not I think most of them did. Nothing great. Nothing great. I mean, Odyssey Jones looks like a freaking Mark own. Okay. And also, Odyssey Jones gets a treatment. The Cardi B thing. So got that. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with Ikemen Jiro in his match with Duke Hudson, and the first round of the and he says he's gonna win. He's gonna win today's tournament. No, sorry, I don't think you will. I think it's gonna be. I'm going with Joe Gacy. Just gonna go with Joe. All right, then we get the first of these awesome freaking. Oh my god, these funny as fuck not vignettes. These segments with Bye Drake. He's at his place, and Cameron Grimes at his place now. He's the butler. So we start off with Eli at his place. He's chilling, with his $1 million title. He's on. He's like, don't bother me. I'm on the phone. No, he's not talking to me. I met him, but I didn't give him my number or anything like that. But anyway, he's on the phone. Oh, he's on the phone with Cameron, and Cameron's late. Is what it is. Then the doorbell rings. Eli goes to get it. He greets Cameron. He's like, "You're late." Cameron says he holds his promises. He's like, "I'm going to the broom." He's going to the broom. I'm gonna get my broom. Okay. So Eli says the only place he's going is to the back where we see a stylist giving him a makeover. Oh my god, no. Oh man, I'm like, no, don't give him a makeover. What are you gonna do? I was cringing. I was like, oh no, not a makeover. You gotta shave his beard. You gotta shave all the hair off his chest. No. Anybody needs a freaking makeover and their body hair shaved and their back hair shaved? It's freaking Albert. Remember that? Shave your back. Back in the day. So we get that. Anyways, we see Cameron going to the stylist to get a makeover. Wasn't really much for a makeover, but anyway. So we see Eli get back on his phone. And then Cameron comes up, and he's looking pretty damn good, in his butler-looking, thing. He actually, a butler. He's happy. He says, "Boy, I look good." I was like, "Yes, you sir." So Eli's pissed that Cameron's in trouble, then he calls Cameron he's like a penguin. Think about that. So Eli leaves and Grimes like, would you like your tea and crumpets, sir? You know, he's all happy to go. He's like, I'm ready to work. Oh my god. It's funny as fuck, man. I love it. I love it. This is great shit. You know, Vince, Hunter, whoever produced this, it was Hunter's idea, or Sean's idea, or even Eli and Cameron's idea, or maybe Ted DiBiase's idea. This is gold, dude. This is awesome. And you know where this is leading to? Eli, Cameron, once again, for the $1 million belt for the second match, not the third match, the second match. Because the first one was the ladder match for the $1 million title. Now they get the rematch, which I think Cameron's going to win. He's going to get the belt. Maybe he'll make Eli his butler. Who knows? So that was kind of funny. So we'll see what happens in that little thing with Eli and Cameron and the butler thing. Oh, it's great. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars just because it's fucking funny. Look. All right. After that, we go back to the Capitol Wrestling Center for match number 2. Tyler Russ taking on Bobby Fish. Diamond Mine was at ringside. Roddy, Henry Suzuki, and Malcolm Bivens at ringside. Bobby's over in the ring. Ring the bell. They have a little feeling out process, not like that. Bobby gets pushed into the ropes. Knee lip gets put by Tyler Russ. Russ with a dragon leg whip. Ow. Then a big ow. I hurt myself. Bobby, I chopped my own. Good lord. I chopped my titty. That hurt. Gotta kiss my titty. Gotta have Rosa kiss my titty. Yeah. So hits a big chop to Bobby. Hits Bobby down with a wrist lock. So like we're getting old school. He starts beating up Bobby with some big strikes. It's back to 2.5 goddamn minutes. Really. Anyway, Tyler with a big kick to the back, but Bobby fights back for a little bit. Tyler cuts him off, locks in the head scissors. Bobby gets free, starts to come back, takes Tyler down. He charges in, but Tyler gets the boot up. Then he charges into a body drop by Bobby. T-bone suplex by Bobby, which sends Tyler into the ropes. And then Roddy gets up on the apron to distract Bobby Fish. So Fish sends Tyler to the outside, tells Roddy, "Get your ass in here." But then Russ comes back in with a chop block and then a buzzsaw kick, a la remember Tajiri. 1, 2, 3. Tyler wins in 2.5 goddamn minutes. Couldn't get any almost squash-like for Tyler. 2.5 minutes? Could have went a little longer. But anyway, Tyler gets the win over Botch. Was it anything right home about my stars? Yes. That was that. But there was a beatdown coming afterwards. So after the match, the Diamond Mine, they all surround Bobby. He gets as he's getting up, and then Kushida comes for the save, clears the Diamond Mine out of the ring, and then Roddy says you're on Diamond Mine's time now, and they all leave. So probably get a tag team match next week, player, with Tuss and Roddy probably taking on Kushida and Bobby Fish. It is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. So we'll see what happens with it. I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars after that. And we move on, brother. We move on. All right. After that, we go to the back. We go backstage. We Kross, punching a punching bag. We have the lovely Scarlet Bordeaux right next to him, looking on. And then Samoa Joe comes in, and he's wearing his suit. So Joe's trying to talk to him. Out of here, Joe. Starts punching a bag. And then Joe's like, "Fuck you, bag." kicks the bag away. So Kross gets pissed and basically tells Joe that if you screw me tonight, you're the I'm gonna deal with you. And then so Joe then says, "I'll take that as a yes." Whatever he's gonna say. He's like, "Okay, I'll allow it." And then he walks off. Oh man, I can't wait to see what happens. I want Joe versus Kross at the next takeover for the NXT title. What happened at the end of the night? I think we'll clarify that. That's went ahead, but it is what it is. But this segment I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Just freaking great shit. And that's all I can say about that. I'm sorry if I keep moving my head. You can't see me. The freaking I have to take it off, but I'm not gonna do it right now. All right, so that's it. Yeah, okay. We'll get that. All right, after that, the way entering the arena earlier in the day. Why do we get so many earlier in the day segments? I just don't get that. But it's just me. Anyway, so the entire way, Johnny, Candice, Indy, and Austin Theory, they come in, and then Beth fucking Phoenix is there to ask what happened. What happens with what? Basically what happened with her and Dexter. At the Great American Bash, we saw after they lost, we saw Dexter pick up Indy and has her in arms, and we're all throwing Index is back. Not Index. Index is back. So we're like what? So choose details. Indy's like, nothing happened. It was not the right time. I lost, and it's not the right time. So then Beth tells sometimes you just gotta take a chance. And then she's gone. All right. So Beth wants Index to happen. She wants some it is what it is. Beth and the entire NXT universe want them to get together. Smoochy, bang, bang, bang. We'll have her winning on NXT. It is what it is. It's just this weird, ever evolving, ever growing thing between Hartwell and Dexter. 1 minute they're in. She, is hugging Poppy, and then Indy's pissed, and then the drawings and stuff. And then Indy's listening to 80s love ballads, and then Dexter puts it on and starts crying. Fake crying, by the way. And then next thing you know, like last week, they're picking her up, and oh boy, does it get weird this week. I'll get to that in a minute. Still, Beth Phoenix like, go get your man. It's like, okay. So Indy would be like, Damante, I always get my man. It is what it is. So I give that 2 out of 5 stars. I didn't give a fuck. All right, we get to our next match, third match of the night. Gigi Dolan, otherwise known as Priscilla Lee. She takes on Saray. So Gigi comes out. She comes out to this. What the hell is her theme song? What is it? It's like it's like it started going. I was like, wait, Marilyn Manson coming out? He came out of jail. Basically, it basically was like a half-ass version of a cover of "Sweet Dreams" by Marilyn Manson, without it being Manson. So it's like one of those generic versions that some garage band thought of. Liliac should sing that. Oh boy, I'd love to see that. Let Melody and Company of Liliac sing the Manson version of Sweet Dreams. Don't sing the the Eurythmics version. Swing that. Cover the Manson version and make it better. Not to say Manson's version of Sweet Dreams is not bad. It's awesome. But me being me and me being an '80s guy, I love the '80s. Every time I hear Sweet Dreams in the nightclub, I go nuts. So that's a great song by a great woman, Annie Lennox. You can't go wrong with the classic. You can't go wrong. But Manson's version, he had to amp it up and give it the old Manson. He did it with Sweet Dreams, and he did it with Tainted Love. But still, Priscilla Kelly goes out to a freaking mixed version of it. Like, ugh. What does he? I mean, come on, honey, you couldn't get the royalties for the Manson version. You had to have an ass version. You had to mix it up a little bit. Come on now. Come on, Hunter. Come on, Paul. Work with me here. Gonna bring some rock and roll back to fucking wrestling themes. Come on. Hate these fucking generic theme songs that just fucking suck. Bring some rock and roll back to some theme songs. Unless you like hit roll and I can like, okay, that's fine. Give him like a Tupac type thing. Isaiah Scott's got his own thing, but it is what it is. But still, I think most wrestlers should come out. Depends on what wrestler you are. Come out to a good theme, please. Not some half-ass fucking CFO crap. NXT used to have great themes. Now it's like, not so much. Because it's basically CFO. You don't get any rock and roll themes from freaking NXT. Unless pop, good theme, the best theme in NXT right now is EO. EO's theme is the best. And Adam Cole. And Kross's theme. That's the only themes that are great in NXT right now. Everything else, not so much. But anyway, Saray comes out to her amazing theme song and her entrance. Just, she is Little Miss Sunshine. She's young as fuck. But anyway, we get this match last like almost 3 minutes. Briefly run it down on so Saray last week, Priscilla Kelly accepted it. So we get Priscilla's actual before with the women's tournament, the tag team tournament. She was there with her partner. I forget her partner name. But anyway, bell rings. Ring the bell. And Saray's like, won't give me a handshake. We have to see you later. She offers us a handshake. Priscilla accepts it. Okay. I was like, okay. I wasn't thinking Priscilla would give the code of honor or anything, but as long as she wiped her hands. Because if you follow Priscilla Kelly's career, I think with a bloody tampon. Now, if I ever met Priscilla Kelly, and I never have, I probably never will, I'm going to sanitize her because I don't know what those hands have been. And I gotta make sure I wash my hands. Good Lord. Not to say that my hands have been anywhere except for, but I digress. But still, gotta make sure you wash your hands, and hopefully washes her hands. too. I guess so about that. Anyway, so get the code of honor. They lock up. Then it gets first again by Saray into a 1925 lock. Shoots her off the ropes. Dodges the clothesline, hits a headlock. Then we're about to go into a test of strength. Hear the music of someone that I didn't think was going to be in NXT, making her NXT was not really her NXT debut or NXT return because she wasn't in it before. We get the lovely Mandy Rose coming out, and I'm like, what the hell is she doing here? So anyway, she appears on the stage, distracts both of them. So they're like, what the fuck you doing here? Anyway, they get back into it. Facilitates control only for Saray to get back control. It's a near fall. Goes for an inverted STF, which almost looked like cattle mutilation by a good buddy Nigel and Austin Aries. Anyway, by the way, anybody find Austin Aries? Has anybody found him yet? I think he's still. I don't know where he is. I know they found Joey Ryan, and he's now found Jesus again. He got baptized over the week. Went in the lake, he got baptized. Okay, you found Jesus, but you're still a sexual pervert. That's all I gotta say about that. So anyway, she locks the inverted STF in, has to break the hold because she can't hold it. So he goes for a fisherman suplex. Priscilla reverses for a 1942 roll-up for 2. Then she tries again, gets another near fall out of that. Ropes Priscilla with an STO. She goes for an STO, but Saray arced out of it. They go off the ropes, go off the ropes again. Saray comes back with that beautiful drop kick. Then she hits an STO kick, and that's it. So she wins with that. She wins with the STO kick, finishes it off 1, 2, 3, and then about almost 3.5 minute match. Match was so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. The whole thing was kind of weird because Mandy Rose came out, and then after the match, she's like, So I don't know what that means. But I don't even know why Mandy's in NXT. You know, one of my one of my followers on Twitter told me that it appears that Mandy got demoted from Monday Night Raw. They broke up, her and Dana Brooke. Thank the Lord, because Dana Brooke is boring. Sorry, Jekyll Knight, but it is what it is. They are boring. They're a boring tag team. Boring. I thought they were going to win the tag team belts, but guess not. Another tag team in the women's division goes bye-bye. Can they just get rid of the women's tag team titles, please? Really? There's no tag teams. What do we have? All right, let's look at this the NXT women's tag division. Natalya to me as the champs. Shotzi and Tegan are now a team. That's 2. Shayna and Nia, kind of still a team. That's 3. That's 3 teams right now. Unless you're just going to get in as a team again. That's 4 teams. Going around 1 belt. Alright, I'll allow it. 4 teams and that goddamn. And now they broke up Dana. Well, I don't know if they did. It looks like they did because Mandy's now in NXT. I think it's, she might go to NXT. Because she's doing anything on Monday Night Raw. So good, that's it. And eating all those cookies that that Naomi makes in catering. And probably having big juicy steak by Titus. Titus makes a mean steak. But still, it is what it is. So Mandy's in NXT. That's nice and dandy. Dandy Mandy. That's all I gotta say about about that. So we'll see what happens with Mandy. And I guess she's kind of impressed with Saray. So I don't know if they're going to team up. They're going to have a match. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll probably go off for sushi or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so Saray wins. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. Just a quickie match. That's what she said. Anyway, after that, we go backstage. We have Legado with our good buddy Santos Escobar. And he's talking with his good buddies Joaquin Wilde and Mendoza. He says that Bronson Reed is lucky that he never faced him again. I don't know why, even though I don't know why. Basically, Santos lost to Bronson, but it is what it is. Blah blah blah. It's like, I'm not gonna face you ever again. And then he's like, well, however, Isaiah Swerve Scott is not so lucky. And he says he has the North American title. And Santos like, that's gonna be mine once again. He comes up. We see Isaiah Swerve Scott and hit roll. They come in and they start trash talking about the Cypher from last week, and then Santos talks about his match with Loomis. He talks about how Dexter is a loser in love, and tonight a loser in the ring, and we're gonna get that match coming up next. We'll see what happens with that. So I give that 0.5 out of 5 stars. Blah 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 blah. All right, after that, we get a vignette for Duke Hudson. And he talks about his looks, basically BSing. Oh, look good, look at me. I'm a sight to see. Yeah. Remember that theme? But I digress. But like he's like, I look good, I'll still kick girls. Okay. Basically he says you might as well call him the winner of the tournament, because that's how it's gonna go. Okay. We'll see. We shall see. I still think Joe Gacy's still winning, I think, but it is what it is. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get to match number 4. Dexter Loomis taking on Santos Escobar with Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza at ringside. Wasn't a bad match, but it was what it is. You know what? The God although was going to get involved. Let me quickly saw. We get some trash talking early on. Dexter just stands there like, with his beady eyes, his creepy looking freaking Sam Shaw crap. Well, it was a competitive match. There's a moment where Santos gets pulled under the ring, and then Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza pull him out. Dexter follows, spooking him out. As I go to break and come back, we continue to go at it. We're getting near the end, and Dexter hits a clothesline in the corner, then a bulldog. Then he's waiting for Escobar. He catches him, hits a side with Nagi. He goes for a near fall as Raul Mendoza drags Santos to the outside. Dexter falls, but Joaquin Wilde slams Dexter into the ring post shoulder first as the referee was distracted look. His attention was on Santos and Joaquin Wilde. They go back in the ring. Santos picks Dexter up, hits the Phantom Driver. 1, 2, 3. Santos Escobar picks up the shocking win. He wants to get back that North American title, so I'm okay with him. Dexter him and D. And then that's it. Oh, it's after this. Okay. But I put it in afterwards because they went to it afterwards. Anyway, for 1, 2, 3, Santos Escobar picks the win. 2.25 out of 5. So afterwards, we see a Hit Row come out on the stage. They confront Legado. They start trash talking each other, and we'll see what happens with that as we move on. Looks like we're going to get Isaiah Swerve Scott and Santos Escobar going at a North American belt, and probably Top Dollar and Ashanti the Adonis facing off against Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza in a tag team match. It shouldn't be bad. So factions going at Raul and Nagato, and we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. And then while that was going on, before I get to all the other stuff, during the break, before in the next two segments, during the break, after the match, we see Indy Hartwell come out, and oh boy, she goes over to Dexter, and she tries to do what Dexter did last week, and pick her up and take her to the back. She tries to pick up Dexter and falls down miserably. He kind of did pick him up, and he just drops him. And then she's looking at him, and something's gonna happen, and he's like, she's about to give him a big old smoochie, and everybody was getting happy, and everybody's like, oh, look at that, finally, on the back and just fuck each other in the ass, and all the other good shit. So they go to kiss, and then Candice LeRae fucks it up. God damn it, Candice breaks it up, breaking Beth Phoenix's heart. And she just shoves her away. It's like, get in the back, get in the back. Poor Beth Phoenix. I can't believe this, man. She was like, he finally kissed me. Oh, it is what it is. So Candice breaks up the almost love from Dexter and Indy. She's basically cock blocking Indy, so Indy, it sucks to be her. She can't get the good old vitamins from Dexter Lumis. So, but it is what it is. But Indy, you want the vitamins, you know who to call. That's all I gotta say about that. So I get that. So I give 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, we gotta finish up because it's getting near 2 hours, and I want to finish this up. Have a late night snack, and go to bed. And that's it. All right. So I mentioned that was after that. All right. So then we see a sit-down interview with Wade Barrett. Bad news, Wade Barrett. I'm afraid I got some bad news. So he has a sit-down interview with Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Basically asking him about his loss last week to Adam Cole, baby. Seeing how he is, how the loss affected him and everything. Kyle says he was missing that killer instinct last week, and he wonders if he needs the Undisputed Era Kyle O'Reilly back. Like Kyle O'Reilly just kicking ass. And went on to face Finn Balor for the NXT title, not once but twice, and had 2 great matches. And then the great match with Adam Cole, even though Undisputed Era broke up, but still, so he kind of wonders if that Kyle should come back. I wouldn't mind that. Anyway, Kyle says that that version of himself is still inside of him, and he's like, I'm not done with Adam Cole. Adam Cole wants, and I'm gonna fight Cole again, but Cole can't get away with basically what he did, breaking up the Undisputed Era, kicking Kyle in the face and everything. So he wants a 3rd match with Adam Cole, baby. So he finishes off saying he said he's the guy who can, and he's like, I can and I will finish Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be the 3rd and final match between Adam Cole and Kyle. Be like a Lee's match or something like that. And that's going to be Adam Cole's swan song in NXT. And then he goes to the main roster, and what happens there. Okay, and then he'll be eating the cookies and the steak catering. That sucks. That's it. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5. I think was this the second segment? I think this was the. Well, I'll get to another segment, let's put it that way, with Eli Drake and Butler Cameron. This one, another funny segment. We see Eli, giving him what he's got to do. It's like, you got to do this and this and this and this. So then he shows Cameron his lawn. Cameron's ready to mow the lawn on his big John Deere mower, but Eli says he has to use. Can't use the big mower. You have the little tiny push, 1925 tiny mower. So Cameron's like, okay, I'll use that. Grandma used to spin around with one. Okay, so Cameron's happy, just basically happy, being a butler. He's just loving this, and Eli's like, oh, why did I think of that stipulation? Because you watched W try to. Yeah, this was the second segment. We'll get another one without the at the minute. That's that. So this was great. Giving another 3.5 out of 5 stars. Just awesome. That's it. All right, I'm gonna try. We're gonna probably go 2 hours. I didn't want to, but that's that. All right, I'm gonna paraphrase some the rest of this. So after that, we get to our next match. The NXT Breakout Tournament between Hudson and Iken Jiro. And almost a 5-minute match. I guess that's probably going to be time limit for most of these matches. Kind of a back and forth match. Not bad. It is what it is. We get near the end, and Jiro, who's new kid of Razor's Edge, goes for a Razor, just counters a Hurricanrana by Mr. Jiro into the corner. Gets a roll up for a near fall. Then he goes up top, hits a blockbuster, sending Hudson to the outside. Jiro with a drop kick, boom, salt. And didn't come down good on it as he's limping on his ankle. So he might have kind of turned his ankle, or I don't know what he did. Sucks to be him. But anyway, brings Hudson, took advantage, pulled him on the apron, with a big kick, goes off the ropes. But then Hudson ends it with a good old fashioned abyss, and he advances into the next round of the tournament. Quick 5-minute match because I needed some time for the main event filler match. So Duke Hudson wins, moves on in the tournament. Like I said, 2.25 out of 5 stars. Blah 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 blah. All right, after that, we go to the back. We see Mackenzie Mitchell in the back with our good friend Pete fucking Dunne. And she asks him who she thinks is going to win the NXT title match between Gargano and Killer Kross. Dunne's like, I don't care. Then he starts issuing some threats. He'd be either one of them one-on-one. Then all of a sudden, Timothy Thatcher comes in. Who's gonna win? He's like, who's gonna win between me and you? The best technician in NXT or the baddest man in NXT next to Wade Barrett? So Dunne's like, well, who's asking? And then, Dunne had Oni Lorcan next to him, and then Thatcher comes in, says what he has to say, and then Ciampa comes in and attacks, and then we have a big brawl between both teams, and security has to break it up. So it looks like we're gonna get a tag team match between Thatcher and Ciampa against Dunne and Lorcan coming up soon. Oh, okay, we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. After that, a recap of the Bash, where Zoe Stark and Io Shirai women's titles. So we saw that. See what's going to happen with the new champs probably next week, and that's that. All right. After that, I think this is match number 5 or 6. Women's tag team match. Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter taking on Jessica Mayer and Aaliyah with Robert Stone at ringside. didn't give a flying fuck about this match. Because I know you know who's gonna win. Casey and Caden get the win after they hit a held 450 as things went chaotic in the end. Casey and Caden hit a held 450. 1, 2, 3, get the win over the Robert Stone brand. Don't give a fuck. So maybe put it 5 stars. But afterwards, it kind of gets interesting. Robert starts yelling at Aaliyah. He's like, "You lost! What the hell are you doing?" And what are you talking to? Fuck you! So, and then she snaps and beats the piss out of Robert Stone. As Jesse Kamea just looks on, and he's like, "I gotta protect my manager." You know, Robert Stone's probably banging both of them in the back. Who knows? But Jesse comes in, starts beating up on Aaliyah. Comes in with some running kicks. She leaves the ring. Actually, oh, sorry about that. I read my notes wrong. I wrote them wrong again. Oh, I thought Jesse was coming on. I wrote that wrong. Sorry. Jesse comes in. She's watching on the outside as Aaliyah's kicking the crap out of Robert Stone. Continues to do that. Then she leaves the ring with Jesse, and she walks off the back and then blows up, kissed her to Robert Stone. Then after that, Valkyrie comes out and talks to Jesse, and she's and Jesse goes with her, and Robert Stone just looks on like Taya Valkyrie is recruiting, I guess, Aaliyah and Jesse Kamea, and Robert Stone's gonna be out of the picture. Too bad for him. So Robbie E, you can get the hell out of NXT. That's all I gotta say about that. So fuck you, Robbie E. That's it. Yeah, so that was that. So I, gave all that 2 out of 5. Blah blah blah. All right. We got a little bit more to go, so we're gonna go a little bit more, and we're almost. What did I do? Okay, we're still going on. Okay. All right. After we go to the back where we see Samoa Joe. Going now. This thing was with Killer Kross before already, and he's also got to follow my rules, so I'm gonna kick your ass. So Johnny says it's all good. So trying to suck up to Joe. I'm playing like, "Yo, you're my friend, Joe. You gotta help me win." Joe's like, "Nope, I'm not helping you win." And then he leaves. Then he comes face to face with an epic stare down with Pete fucking Dunne. So they have a big epic stare down. I'd love to see them guys. They have an epic stare down, and then Pete Dunne leaves, and that's it. So that was cool. So I give that 2.5 out of 5. So like I said, I love to see just Joe go beat the crap out of everybody. Pete Dunne, Oney Lorcan, Kross, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. We move on. So like I said, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. And we're on. That's it. All right, then final segment with Eli Drake, Cameron Grimes at the house. This time, we see Eli going to the pool. So we see Cameron is I don't know if it was a bathing suit or his underwear, kind of like Speedo, it looked like. They're by the pool. As well, he's by the pool and he's doing some gardening. So Cameron said that maybe so I might be your butler, but I'm also a millionaire and I know how to delegate. So Eli says, when I want you to do it, so he's like, "Well, do you want to delegate?" So Cameron, I said, "When you delegate, do it." So then Cameron, he's like, okay, I get it. Kid named Noah, not Noah. Anyway, spelled differently, but Noah, my brother from another mother. Anyway, so Cameron goes to pay the kid, I guess for doing the garden or whatever he was doing, and then Eli's like, no, and he's like, no, I'm not giving you, and like, no. The kid kicks Eli right in the. He's like, get out, fuck you, and then he leaves. So Eli's get knocked out of his hand, after the kick to the shin, and then Eli gets knocked into the pool by accident by Cameron. It's awesome, fucking funny shit. I can't wait what happens next week. So yeah, that ends that whole night for Mr. LA Knight, or day for LA Knight, but it is what it is. So that was kind of funny. Once again, 3.5 out of 5. So it's just awesome, great shit. Loved it. Oh, good stuff. I love. They got great chemistry between them in the ring and outside. It's great. But you guys used to be in Impact. Trevor Lee and Eli Drake. It's awesome stuff. I guess they're friends outside the ring too. So it is what it is. All right. So after that funny segment, we go to another. We hear the music comes out to the ring, does Adam Cole, baby, stuff like that. And he says, "My God." It's like, I told you so. Good to be, I told you so. Told you so. He says he proved he was a star. I guess of all time. That is true. Well, Kyle's win at Takeover. Which one was that? That was Takeover. Stand and Deliver doesn't count. I mean, that unsanctioned match doesn't count because it was unsanctioned, so it doesn't count in the win-loss record. And he starts mocking Kyle for the interview with Wade about it. He says losing is what Kyle does, and he got burned by him and burned by Cole when he went through the fire. So he suggests Kyle not ask for another match, and tells him to move on. So he can move. He says, Kyle, just move on. I'm not giving you a third match. Get out of here. You're done. We're done. I'm done. I was talking about some Joe who stuck up from behind, put him in a clutch 2 weeks ago, and Kyle and did nothing when Kyle tried to rip his leg out of his socket at the same time. So he calls Joe an overpaid security guard in a suit and says he knows Joe won't come out, nor anyone else, because no one has the guts to come out. So that brings out the colossal Bronson Reed, the former North American champion. Comes to the ring, gets the mic, tells Cole that he says Cole's a master of mind games and manipulating people with something to lose. That's true. So he says he doesn't have the North American title anymore, so he has nothing to lose. All eyes are on him, and many people are wondering what's next for him. So Bronson says Cole is his golden opportunity to go to the main roster. So they stop. That's it for the talking, and Cole gets mad and goes for a stick, but Bronson catches it, and then they go off the road. They miss clothesline and squashes. Cole goes out of the ring, and then up the t-shirt, and then him. Oh, I love to see this too. Before Cole goes to the main roster, so he starts staring. Comes down, stares at Cole. Then he just walks by him. He's like, "Oh, fuck you, Adam Cole." Then he gets to the ring. He stares up with Bronson and Reed, and then he does his jump. does his pose before the main event, and that's it. So that was an awesome segment. I gave that 3.5 out of 5 stars. Pretty damn good. So I mean, Joe, I think Joe is great. Him coming back after getting released, and then Hunter brings him back. Has a role now at NXT as this, William Regal's like enforcer. But once he's medically cleared to wrestle, the matches he's gonna have in NXT, with Adam Cole, with Bronson Reed, with Pete Dunne and company, everybody else, to Killer Kross for that title. I think Joe is gonna be the next NXT champion. I think he will. Before, he's gonna be the next North American champion. Not that. Sorry, NXT champion. That's it. So we'll see what happens with that. All right. Before the main event segment with Taya, Jessica Maya. No, I guess Aaliyah wasn't there or something like that. So anyways, it's Taya and Jesse. Robert Stone comes in and with them. So I guess they're all together now. Maybe it's a four-person group now. I don't know why. They're all walking. They're walking and walking. But we don't have to worry about Aaliyah anymore. I guess they kicked Aaliyah out. Yeah, because like I said, that segment with Frankie's like, "Come here," and then Jesse's like, "Okay." And then Robert Stone's like, "I don't know what to do." So I guess Aaliyah's going on her own again. That's what it is. So they do. It's like we don't have to worry about her anymore. And then Mandy Rose comes in and says, "Looks like the brand is under new management," and then leaves. So I don't know what's going on with that. Is she gonna jump with Taya and company now? So it's gonna be Taya, Jessica Maya, Robert Stone, and Mandy, and then Aaliyah's like by herself. Gets released. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Well, it's kind of interesting, and we'll see. So I give that 2 out of 5 stars, and we will move on. We're almost done. We're just about done. Anyway, all right. Just trying to get my notes. We got 2 matches for next week. On the program on the July 20th edition of NXT. Next week we got a tag team match. Pitting Bobby Fish and Kushida taking on Roddy and Tyler Rust of the Diamond Mine. That rang about some. So like I said, tag team match player. So that's it. Next week you got it. Also next week we got a title match for NXT Women's Championship, as we saw Xia Li challenge for Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel accepted, and matches next week. I thought it would be a little bit later, but okay. So that's going to be good. And we'll see what happens with that. Plus, much more on NXT next week. And that's it. So we get that. All right, then we get to the main event for the NXT title. Samoa Joe as the referee. We had on Killer Kross. Pretty good match. Basically, it started off with Gargano's trying to use his quick and everything. Yeah, then but Johnny came back, starts beating him up a little bit, go back and forth a little bit. Kross came back as we go to picture in picture. Back and side really didn't do much. It looked pretty and everything. But Johnny almost won the match at different times of the match. Kross came back. Johnny would come back. But we're getting to the end, and Johnny was fighting everything bad. Kross put him in a straitjacket, locked him in the crossface. Kross stood up, picks up Gargano, turns it into a straitjacket. And Gargano was fighting, and then he gets to Samoa Joe's counting him, and 1, 2, 3, 4, because he's got 5. And then Joe's like, get off of him. So Kross like, touch me, you son of a bitch. So Kross is pissed. They gets right in Joe's face. They stare off again. Another stare now. Kross like, fuck you. Goes out to the apron after Gargano, slams Gargano into the plexiglass. Like, plexiglass is still there. When they gotta get rid of it? I guess when this fucking virus ends. So he slams him into the plexiglass a bunch of times. Joe's trying to bring him back in the ring. And then Kross is like disrespecting Joe's authority. So then he goes to pick up the ring steps, and then Joe comes out like, no. It's like, you ain't doing that. It's still off again. I was like, oh god. I was thinking like Joe's gonna screw him, and Gargano's gonna get the title, and Kross is gonna be on Monday Night Raw this coming Monday in front of fans in Dallas. But that's what I was thinking. But they stay off. Gargano then comes up out of the ring with a DDT on the outside, brings Kross in, and then he hits one final beat. Like match won, the title won. 1, 2, no. Kross somehow kicked out. And then Kross decks Gargano. Doesn't hit one powerbomb. Doesn't hit 2 powerbombs. Doesn't hit even 3 powerbombs. It's like 3 or 4 powerbombs. Just like Gargano was done. He was done. He picks him up on the shoulders. Always gonna hit like an F, but he transitioned to a Saito Doomsday suplex. They just waiting for Gargano to get up. Form to the back as Joe's like, you okay? You're done? You look done, dude. So then Gargano, you shouldn't have got up. As a Kross comes behind, boom, with the forearm to the back. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Killer retains the NXT World Title. Almost a 13-minute match. Pretty good match still. 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that was it. That was it for NXT. Actually for the match. So like I said, 3.25 out of 5 stars for the match. So Kross wins, and he's not going to the main roster just yet. So he's got some business to attend to, in the next coming weeks before probably going to the main roster soon. By the draft, which is not in at the end after SummerSlam. They have now moved it back to October. So I think it's the second week of October. I got the dates. So I'll talk about that maybe tomorrow on that special stream I'm gonna do. But we'll see what happens with that. I might, I'll briefly talk about it in my Raw review tomorrow with the updated dates for the draft. And we'll get that. It's gonna be in October though. So we got that. So we'll see where Killer Kross goes from there. He's probably gonna get drafted. He's gonna stay in NXT for another couple months before he drops the title to probably Joe. And that's that. So after the match, before NXT ends, afterwards, Joe and Kross once again have another epic stare down. They're talking some shit. It's like, oh, Brittany, I gotta kick your ass. Fuck you. And then Joe goes to leave, and then Kross attacks him from behind, locks in the straitjacket, turns into a 1925 sleeper hold. Just choked Joe out. He chokes him out, and he's like screaming at Joe. He's like, "You brought this on yourself, Joe. You brought this on yourself." And then Scar's, she's laughing. She's happy. She's just loving it. The crowd's booing. I'm like, well, where is William when you want security when you need him? So yeah, so Kross chokes him out, chokes Joe out, leaves him in a heap, and then he leaves. Oh, he stands over Joe with the belt, and that's it. As NXT's best Aleister Black impersonation, and that's it for NXT. So 5 out of 5 stars, 7.5 out of 10 stars. Pretty decent show. And we'll see what happens next week on the show. Like I said, NXT Women's Title match, Xia Li and Raquel Gonzalez. Should be okay. We'll see what happens with Joe and Killer Kross now. What's going to happen with that? Joe's still, got to worry about, he's got a lot of people. He's pissed off. Adam Cole, Pete Dunne. Oh, boy. We'll see what happens over the next couple weeks. See what happens next week with Kross and Joe. The next part of that saga's gonna go. See what happens with Cameron Grimes and Eli Drake and their little thing. The Butler and the Champ. Get to that. See what happens with Taya Valkyrie and Jessica Maya and Robert Stone. What's gonna happen with that? Now Mandy Rose is in NXT. What's gonna happen with her? If she's gonna be in NXT, for the long run, like she got demoted, like I said, or what's gonna happen with her? We'll see what happens with that. And the Robert Stone brand. Leah's gone bye-bye. So we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, tag team match next week. Kushida and Bobby Fish taking on the Diamond Mine of Roddy and Tyler Rust. Probably get more with the Breakout tournament as well. Probably more first-round action, unless they're going to do first-round action on 205 Live. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll see what else happens next week on NXT TV. And that's it. So that's it for my video. Thank you for watching. Once again, 7.5 out of 10 stars for NXT this week. And we'll find out what the rating is going to be for that and Raw. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off for the night. I've got AEW tomorrow night. Fyter Fest Night 1. Should be some good shit from Texas. And then we got SmackDown in front of live fans on Friday night. The go-home show before Money in the Bank on Sunday in front of fans. So, good time for wrestling. Wrestling's starting to hopefully come back. It kind of sucks right now. Basically WWE kind of sucks right now. AEW, kicking ass. NXT starting to be good again. The ratings are starting to go up a little bit for NXT. Just hope Impact and Ring of Honor start kicking into gear. PWG's coming back in a couple weeks. And New Japan's doing some good stuff, as always. As the G1's coming up pretty soon. Oh, can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. So, wrestling, right near the end of the summer, kicking into gear. It's going to be a good end of the summer going into the fall. And we'll see what happens with that. So, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off for this late Tuesday night. Peace out. Rock on. Don't forget to leave a comment. Dislike the video. I don't give a fuck because you're all a bunch of jealous fucks. And that's all I can say about that. So thank you for watching. Like the video. Dislike the video. I don't care what you do. Leave a comment down below what you thought of NXT. And share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to follow me on social media. And don't forget to tap that bell. Turn on all my notifications so you never, ever miss an upload. And that's it. I'll leave you with a fart. And that's it. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with my Raw review. And then we got some other stuff to talk. We got a rant tomorrow about Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. And then hopefully I can by the end of the week I got that special video that I want to do. Like I said, the final nail and Hangman Charlie's coffin. We'll probably do that Thursday. And then Friday night got SmackDown. And then we got the weekend coming with my Money in the Bank predictions on TGC 199. And then this Sunday, Money in the Bank 2021 reaction, review. And then that's it. And then we start the new week after that of wrestling as we go into the summer, the rest of the summer. That's it. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on. If you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Peace, motherfucker.